need to be down as opposed to out.
Well, when I was sitting over there, the other day, I had 'em
welcome,
drop
ladies
down
and
and
gentlemen.
work.
How are we doing today? Got a little poker action coming your way, and we are hopping to it. Right off the bat, we've got 9 players remaining. This is the final table here at DogHouse Poker Club in Cypress, Texas. We are playing a 10,000 guaranteed progressive bounty tournament. 9 players remaining.
400 to call.
We're going to
4,000.
hop into the action here, and we are going to be here till the very end.
All in.
With you, my name is Alex Optional.
Some all in buttons, please.
Thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
That should all be over already.
And right off the bat, warm pocket here, under the gun +1, going to ship for 16.5K. That's about 4.5 big blinds. And Paul in the big blind. It is not his action yet, but he's got pocket queens. And he's sitting there just waiting to snap call or rip it over the top. Looks like CD and the small blind here are going to make the call. And the snap raise from Paul here with the ladies, going to raise it to 45,000. CD with the decision here. He does attempt to make the call, you know, for the bounty.
You got an issue right now.
He's just going to let it go.
No, you didn't. You should give it to me over there.
And we're going to see 5 cards. All right, here we go. 5 cards coming. Going to need an ace to stay alive. Or some other glory. That is an ace on the flop.
I'm lying to everybody. For poker players. Two pair, baby.
Good.
And we see a double up very first hand.
Way too much effort, man. You doubled it twice. That over there in seat 6. Man, I'm not sure who that is. This is awesome. We need him on live stream. Shuts him up. It's the mute button. Remember earlier when I said we need the mute button? We found it.
All in.
All right, hand number 2 of this final table. And warm pocket at C4. Gonna get it in again here with the ace-7 offsuit. He's got 53,000 this time after that triple up. And oh my goodness, Matt in the cutoff waking up with the pocket rockets. And he is going to make the call, which will be an all-in for less. CD here with Queen 3. And he's going to 3-bet to 100,000. So we have a 3-way all-in here. CD with King Queen, not the Queen 3. Had an issue with the graphics
Queen.
there, but he's got King Queen versus the A7 versus the black aces.
Hang. All right, wait a minute. This is
Seats 4 and seats 9 are at risk. That's an open ender for the king-queen. Not a bad flop. No one with any diamonds here. And the ace is going to hold for the outside pot. And the aces win the main. That is a full triple for the pocket aces there.
basically dead doing that.
And then warm pocket. Maybe breaking even. We'll see in a sec. He probably lost a few chips. He should have around 30,000 in his stack, I do believe. You can see at the top we have the bounties listed as well. This is a progressive bounty tournament, meaning that each player that gets knocked out has a bounty on their head. If you knock out the player, you get half of their bounty added to your bounty, hence the progressive, and then the other half of it gets put into your pocket. So let's say warm pocket here happened to get knocked out. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but if he did, whoever knocked him out would get $100 in his pocket, and $100 would be added onto their bounty. So hands 1 and 2 so far. Multiple all-ins. But everyone has survived. No bounties being transferred just yet. We are going to see it limp all the way around to the small blind, and Timmy here with 83,000. A little over 20 big blinds. He's going to ship it with the king-queen offsuit. Pocket nines going into the muck. And free money here. The ace 10 offsuit making the call. All in for less. And Paul sitting on the big stack at the table around 250K. He's going to make the call as well with the 10-9 offsuit. A little bit of gamble here for the bounties. There is a big bounty there on Timmy's head. He's got $300 on his bounty. Free money with $250 for his bounty. So if the 10-9 were to win here, that's 250 plus 300. That's 550 total in bounties. Half of that, 225. Nope, math is hard. 275 would be added to his bounty, and then 275 goes directly into his pocket for him to take home and use however he pleases. We're going to see a flop 3 ways here. 2 players at risk. Oh, an interesting flop. We have an open ender for the 10-9, and he hits it on the turn. No waiting. And ladies and gentlemen, that is a double knockout. No improvement for the players at risk. And Paul extending the chip lead by quite a margin.
Good thing, guys. No, some of that was hit.
And that means that he is going to add 275 to his bounty, making his total 375 if someone were to knock him out.
World.
Sometimes the gambling pays off. So we lose 2 that hand, and we are that much closer to the money. We are yet to make the money
You gotta get home. No, put it in your pocket.
so far. It's going to be 5 players paid in this tournament for the prize pool, not including the bounties that we've been speaking of.
Paul.
Lots of action so far. These bounty tournaments definitely tend to lean that direction. Hand number 4, I believe.
Get 100.
Dude, it's one better.
CD going to raise it up to 12,000 with the 9-8 of hearts. Geo with the Queen Jack of Diamonds. We're going to see a flop 3 ways. Paul's got 7-5 offsuit. Oh my goodness, he flops it straight in this hand. And Geo just instantly shipping his diamond draw. CD here with top pair. And Paul flopping the straight. It's pretty sick.
Don't do me like that, bro.
I'm still gonna get 6.
Get in the middle of here.
So it looks like CD here raised to 100,000. Yeah, CD raised to 100,000 and Paul ships it on top. And he's just got to let it go, unfortunately for him. It's pretty nasty. And Gio looking for a diamond. Gonna need some help. Jack, no help. King, no help. And that is going to be the end of the road for Gio. Eliminated in 7th place, I believe. And that is another massive pot headed Paul's way and another bounty as well. So he's going to take 100 from Gio's bounty and add it to his. This is the exciting thing about these progressive knockout tournaments. As opposed to just a general like black chip bounty or something like that, the bounties are a little bit more relevant on the final table. Whereas you might be playing for a couple thousand in the prize pool, but you only have a black chip for the bounties, so no one necessarily cares as much. But in these progressive knockouts, the bounty also grows as the tournament progresses. And that's going to affect things a little bit on the final table. Makes it a little bit more entertaining. CD gonna
You're the short stack. You're not supposed to be the one.
look down at pocket 8s here. He's still got a decent stack, even though he's lost a few chunks of that stack over there to Paul.
Please, because they're so far away.
Oh, God.
He's going to raise those pocket 8s to 20,000. Paul Queenton offsuit making the call. We are heads up to the flop. Flop is going to come Jack 9-6. Open ender for Paul. CD not loving life with 2 overcards to his pocket pair. Paul c-bets 20,000. I'm sorry, he doesn't c-bet. He bets 20. CD makes the call on the flop. Turn comes a 5, and Paul just ships it on him. CD gives him a little bit of a look after the ship. Like, man, always getting there. Always getting there. We now have 6 players remaining. We are 1 away from the money. 5th place is going to take home from the prize pool $520. 4th place, $650. 3rd place, $1,170. 2nd place, $2,080. And 1st place, $2,080. Yes, you heard that right. 1st and 2nd place are taking home the same amount from the prize pool, because once you get to heads up in a progressive knockout tournament, you play for the remaining bounties. That's what deems the heads up match. Warm Pocket there at the bottom of the leaderboard with 1% of the chips in play. That is 17,000. And we do have ourselves a 10-minute break here, so we will be back momentarily. Do not go anywhere. Thank you for being here. It's DogHouse Poker Club in Cypress, Texas. We'll be right back.
Hold it up.
Damn, that didn't start off very good.
Oh, I went the wrong.
$25,000.
42.
That's so easy.
I feel like I'm dealing like free poker with these bicycle cards. You know what I mean? Like, it's so weird.
They're hard.
Let's
They're
take
hard
a
to
moment
pick
here
up.
while we are on break to take a look
It's
at
so, like, my
the
hands are
Spring
full.
Fling
I'm
Tournament
so
Series that is coming to DogHouse Poker Club
I'm accustomed to dealing with
Starting-
cards. They're hard to pick up.
tomorrow, or today, technically. Was it past? Yeah, today. Saturday the 11th is the beginning of the Spring Fleeing Series. I believe this is the first ever series that we're having here at the DogHouse Poker Club. And it is going to be a good one. And a long one as well. We're running from Saturday, May 11th through June 2nd. Lots of tournaments available. You can see there on the graphic. You should also be able to find this graphic on our social medias. The big tournaments to highlight here, we have a multi-day 50K guaranteed pot limit Omaha Championship tournament. It is a $300 buy-in.
Yeah, I know, but
Starting Wednesday the 15th. It is going to run through Sunday the 19th. $300 buy-in, 50K guaranteed pot limit Omaha
You know what I mean?
Championship.
So we will have to.
And the main event is going to be a $300 buy-in as well. 100,000 guaranteed. Starting Wednesday, the 29th,
Okay.
running through June 2nd.
Wait till what you say.
Multi-day event. And if you bag more than one bag, there is an extra bag bonus of $1,000 in that tournament.
Not the biggest deal in the world, but for me.
Got a couple fun random tournaments throughout the weeks as well. I see a tag team bounty tournament. Should be a lot of fun. We do have a seniors event as well. Couple mixed events. Running a $300 horse tournament, so I'll be playing that. I love horse. A round of each black chip bounty. Sounds exciting. Got a single day pot limit Omaha tournament on the 26th. A crazy pineapple tournament on the 26th as well.
What do we do, like an hour?
That's exciting. There's a lot coming up here.
About an hour and a half.
We are going to be streaming a lot of the final tables of this as well.
Reroll that we did.
So be sure to click that subscribe or follow button, depending on which platform that you are on. And be ready to come back and sweat the action.
I was like, oh, this is going to be fun. At least I get a short introduction. Because I get to go right back on the break.
The tough part for me was you got Colin's sexy voice and you were trying to do it. Revved up my baby maker.
What threw me off was him being behind me talking. I was like, who is back there? And I could not see. I was like, who is that?
Did you see Stevie when he went to look at the clock? He looked straight at the light. He's like, wrong choice.
Can they not have moved in and like more down? Versus... No? No, it doesn't make it better. I just thought it might help so you're not looking, you know what I mean?
We're all being honest. Really not something good.
Yeah.
Okay, should I stay here until one of the tournaments is done? You want me to stay here until one of the tournaments is done?
It's up to you.
Please. I'm asking at least.
I mean, there's some shit goes right. Have y'all started already putting it up? Have y'all started putting it up yet? You're in the tournament, sir. Stop touching chips, Chris. Chris. You think he's gonna steal us? Chris. I guess I should put YouTube on the TV. Huh? I don't know what kind of TV that is. I can't see it high.
No, I said I won't be here long.
Okay.
What y'all here? What y'all look?
Sit your ass down. Let's get to work. Yeah, I already did that before you started talking?
Yeah. Hey, if I do a lot of this, I'm dying. Can't see motherfuckers are biting me.
What'd you get bit by?
Every fucking mosquito in 10. And they're still here. They're still here.
Oh, I got a minute and a half.
Button correct, Dyson? Button correct, right? Hello! Hello! Oh. It only works if he has the headset on, I guess. Talking to me.
Oh, the volume side. Same.
I knew you would have been here. Yes. I planned on that.
Good planning.
That cannot be bald.
It's unfucking believable. It's crazy.
How?
He had literally nothing.
Nothing.
Literally nothing.
He,
And then
the starting stack, then he got moved.
he was reading his cards wrong. Yeah, he's clearly on a heat. That dragon egg is helping.
He's just doing something. Wow. I think he'd still be, I think he'd still break even. He did like 3 bullets. Ooh, nice and blue. Nice line. All right. 30 seconds left in the break. Oh, Matt. Oh, Matt. Oh, snap.
You heard him, ladies and gentlemen. 30 seconds
Ariel!
remaining on break.
Ariel!
Take one
Ariel.
last look at that beautiful
small blind, big
graphic
blind.
designed by my buddy Josh Atkins, the tournament director here at DogHouse Poker Club. Hope to see y'all out here grinding, shipping some tourneys, winning some cash monies. We're going to get on to another hand here. Blinds have gone up. 3,000, 6,000, big blind. We're the big blind Annie.
I'm making sure
We have 6 players remaining. They are 1 away from the money. $520 min cash.
Oh,
Fine.
Paul making the call. King 4 offsuits, using the big stack to his advantage.
Player went all in. All right.
Yeah.
17,000.
Warm Pocket going to ship his 2.5 bigs, ace-9. See a call from Big Fish, Matt and Paul. Matt with the prettiest hand, in my opinion. King 10 of spades. Big Fish getting frisky in there with the 3 deuce of hearts. 7-7-5 is our flop here. Excuse me. No one connecting. That is heart draw for Big Fish here. Still no pairs other than the one that is on the board. And wow, Warm Pocket with the best hand. The pair of 7s with the ace, jack, 9. It's going to win the pot. And that is a quadruple up for Warm Pocket. I wonder where that name came from. I'm not sure I would be able to tell the story. I have no idea, but it sounds like maybe I wouldn't be able to tell that story on stream. Who knows? Maybe chat knows.
Thank you,
You did the piss poor job of knocking all of that out.
This is my first night working out here at the DogHouse Poker Club, and I like the room. I like it a lot.
I told him when y'all got this.
We are out here on a Friday night. They've got plenty of cash games rolling. No, we got PLO spread. We got some no limit hold'em spread as well. Definitely check out the Poker Atlas app. We are on there. You can put your name on the list and make your way up here to hop in the action. Matt in the small blind here, gonna limp the king queen offsuit. CD pocket fours. I would be jamming for 16 bigs, blind versus blind. He's gonna raise it. It's like 26,000 is the raise. Matt does have CD covered. Just going to make the call. We're going to head to a flop. That is a king on the flop for Matt. Taking the lead. And CD just going to ship it in there. Matt's not going anywhere with top pair on that board, especially. Quite a disconnected rainbow board. He makes the call. And CD is drawing thin. Looking for 2 of the remaining 4s in the deck.
Good hand.
I believe he knows that he is in rough shape here, based on the tone of his voice there. That bounty is up for grabs. It's a $300 bounty available here. Looking to fade a 4. CD has stood up and is going to exit the vicinity.
Good check.
A nice hand there for Matt. And a bounty
I was like, I didn't think I had
added.
that covered.
Matt's bounty going to jump up to $300. GG's to CD. Well played, sir. Congratulations on making the final table. And with that, we are in the money. 5 players remain, each player with $520 locked up from the prize pool. Not to mention
I kept waking up
their
with pocket pairs.
bounties that they've already collected.
They weren't good. 8s.
I mean, you had the whole pocket though.
Yeah, but that's the right one there.
That is correct. Got a dead small blind. Big blind.
Paul with the biggest bounty on his head right now, but also no one anywhere close to covering his stack. He's got 554,000 currently remaining in his stack.
Daryl, how much?
Gonna be
bounty
tough
to seat
to take him down, that's for
How much
sure.
was the bounty to seat 9? 300. 150 total. C4 to start. Oh, I am.
Man, Paul just keeps waking up with monsters here. But unfortunately for him, it's going to get folded around to him. And he gets walked with the ladies. It's always a sad ordeal. Man, Warm Pocket has been on and at risk, I think, 4 times so far in the stream. And somehow has managed to make his way to the money. Alligator blood, as they say. So Paul in the small blind with the 8 deuce, and he's not folding. Warm pocket with queen 3 of clubs. It's not a terrible hand for a heads-up situation. Just gonna go check real quick. 8 or deuce for Paul. 8 deuce or 7 now. And he's not gonna get there. It looks like it's just gonna check down. And the queen high will win. Oh no, I apologize. Oh my goodness, Paul bets 10,000 here and takes it down. A little sneaky bet there. 10K into 18, and the queen high not gonna make the call. Nice bet by Paul there.
Big blind, 6 and 6.
You leave it?
Paul, with 5 players remaining, has 53% of the chips in play. That's not easy to do.
Actually, 6, 7.
Paul gonna limp along on the button here with the 7-4. Warm pocket just calls with the ace-4. And Big Fish gonna check it back.
Big blind. Yeah, 3 players.
8-3 of clubs. That is an ace for warm pocket. Ace 5-5 on the flop. Checks around to the button. Paul's going to stab what looks like, I think, 20K. And warm pocket ships it very quickly. He's going to take that one down. And I believe our action tracker missed a bet on that. So warm packet stack is a little bigger. I think it's around 100K. Matt waking up under the gun with an ace-4 offsuit. Also going to limp. We're only 12 hands into this final table, and we're down to 5. The progressive knockouts definitely bring the action. Hype the action. We're going to go 4 ways to a flop. Limped here. Ace-7, ace-4, king-9, and jack-8. Pair of 9s for Stan. Going to take the lead. Checks all the way around. Nice boring deuce on the turn. No help, but Matt here going to bet with his gut shots. Wheel draw. 15,000 is the bet. Stan going to make the call. We go heads up to the turn. Tap, tap, turn card. Oh, that's the river, though. I apologize. Heads up to the river, which comes the 8 of clubs.
That's 25,000.
And Stan leads here for 25,000. Matt contemplating with only ace high. Gonna let it go. And a nice pot for Stan. He's been quiet so far in this final table. Takes it down, adds to the stack. He's got 172,000.
Another 6,000. 62. Speak to the start. How much? 6,000 to call. 15,000.
Paul under the gun. Gonna open it up here to 15K with Jack 6 offsuit. To be fair, I think if I were in Paul's situation with the amount of chips that he has currently, I would be opening every hand. Every single one. You cover everybody at the table. There are bounties available. Bounties galore. Might as well open it up and pressure them out, you know? Come on, dealer, make the game interesting. Yeah, I know, right? It's been a little dry spell here. Just a skosh. Sometimes that's how tournament poker is, though. Paul trying to help keep it interesting for us. I appreciate it, Paul. Warm pocket, 12 big blinds, king, jack offsuit under the gun. Gonna raise it to 20,000. All the kings out there. All the kings. Matt, 7-4 of clubs going into the muck, and queen 9 for Paul. I can't imagine he's folding. $200 bounty on Warm Pocket's head. Go heads up to a flop. Oh, the 7th floor that Matt had flop 2 pair. No help for players that are remaining in the pot. He's going to ship it just all in. No waiting. And he's happy to see Warm Pocket let it go.
That's correct.
Give me the chips, he says. We do appreciate you all hanging out with us on a Friday night. Sweating some poker action. We do have 3 platforms running right now, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. If you have an account on any of them, and you're on one, maybe, do us a favor, hop over and either like or subscribe on the others. Help us bump those numbers up, reach some more people. Spread the good news of Houston, Texas poker. Blind versus blind, Paul. Limping with the 6-3, warm pocket jams, and the snap mucket. Snippety snap. Take another quick look at the series that is starting today, Saturday the 11th, at noon today In approximately 11 hours, we're going to start off with the top dog, no limit hold'em, 140 buy-in, $15,000 guaranteed. Man, I might play that. That's some nice value. The beginning of our Spring Fling tournament series. Come check it out.
7 start, 6,000. Cool.
Big Fish waking up with a monster in the big blind. Paul gonna limp. Warm Pocket also limping. Queen Deuce, Queen 6. That is an all-in, throwing in a bounty chip. And doesn't look like he's going to receive any action there. Starting this Wednesday, the 15th, we have our $300 buy-in, $50,000 guaranteed. Pot Limit Omaha multi-day championship starts on Wednesday. We are running flights Wednesday through Saturday, as well as a Saturday 10 p.m. turbo flight and a Sunday morning 9 a.m. turbo flight. Day 2 that Sunday, the 19th, starting at 2 p.m., going to play down to a winner, and that final table will be streamed here on our DogHouse Poker Club stream. Paul waking up with kings. The pocket kings. He's had all the monsters. I don't know if anybody else at the table has had a monster like he has. This is cutoff. He's going to open it up. Oh, he limps. He's going to limp it. Warm Pocket with ace-10. He's going to ship it here. Paul laying the trap, and Warm Pocket stepping his foot directly into the center of that trap. Big Fish even with a decent hand here. Pocket sixes. With how many hands, Paul? He's over there on his phone just, you know, acting like he's got nothing special. We might see a jam from Big Fish as well. It's only a 12 big blind jam, 72,000 from Warm Pocket. Actually, it might be a little bit more. I'm not sure if the stack got adjusted since we missed that bet earlier, but he does fold the sixes. Good fold. And we're going to see the snap call, Warm Pocket. Yet again, all in and at risk for, I believe, what is the 4th or 5th time in this final table. He is going to need an ace. I don't believe there were any aces in the other hands.
No.
That's an ace in the window. No. Oh, and the king behind it. Oh, my goodness. What a flop. He needed runner after the king. And that is going to be it. Warm Pocket making a very good run on this final table to stay alive, coming in super short. All in at risk multiple times, taking it down multiple times, and he is going to be our 5th place finisher, taking home a prize of $520. And that bounty of $200 will be distributed to Paul's stack and Paul's pocket. Gonna add 100 to his stack, and he takes home 100. And just like that, we are down to 4. And it looks like Paul has called a meeting here. He's at the head of the table with his massive stack. The other 3 players just here to listen and learn, you know. Gonna see if any of them can make a dent, make the run. Blinds are now up. We're at 4,000, 8,000 with an 8,000 big blind ante. Paul calling Jack 5. Stan with the pocket pair. Flatting and 10-3 from Matt. Gonna check it. Ace, 8-7 with 2 clubs. No one really connecting in any way. Stan currently the leader with a pair, but it's going to be pretty easy to get him to fold that, which he does. And Paul going to take down the limped pot. 738,000 in Paul's stack. 63% of the chips in play. 164 is the closest stack. There's your payouts. Warm Pocket taking down the $520 pay slot. 4 pay slots remaining.
Big blind. 8,000, 8,000. Thank you. Big Fish is going to start us off 8,000.
Big Fish with an ace and 14 bigs. Just going to let it go. Matt with a decent hand here in the small blind. Going to complete. And we're going to see a flop heads up. Queen 9 offsuit. 10-7 offsuit. Big whiffs. Paul with a gut shot. Matt with a gut shot. Matt's gut shot blocking a few of Paul's outs. It looks like a bet from Paul is just going to take it down. There's a look at the VPIP. For those of you that I apologize. I think we're still here. Just had a little glitch on my end, but I think we're good. The VPIP stands for voluntarily put in pot. This is the amount of times a player voluntarily places chips into the middle, not including the blinds. Hence the voluntarily, because blinds are not voluntary. Those must go in. And you saw at the top of that board, I believe it was 72% from Paul. As we've seen, he's playing all of the hands. Matt waking up with pocket jacks here. Raised to 25,000, and Paul going to make a call with a king 6 of clubs. Matt with a decent bounty, $300. Oh, I thought it was 3 clubs, but it is 2. That's going to be a flush draw for Paul. And an overpair for Matt. Things could get dicey. He's got 131,000 left. And he puts most of it. It's not all in. Oh, unless he said
66,000. Player goes all in. Player 66, yep. 62 goes all in. 9 calls for less for 126,000.
A little bit of confusion there, but we have an all in and a call. We're going to run it out, see what we can get. Oh, he just gets there immediately. Wow. Paul is most definitely running good. He's going to hit the flush on the turn, take it down. That's going to add 150 to his bounty.
12, 150.
And 150 to his pocket. 725 now. If someone were to somehow knock Paul out of this tournament, which I think would be tough.
First place, shopping second and third, Team 6 and 7. Turn it down.
All right, it looks like we've made a deal here.
You gotta do is count the stacks.
No, you got to do it.
Oh, wow. Give them money. Okay. Okay, thank you.
I mean, I would have done it.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not fair to everybody. We catch these two, right?
That's the bounty.
All right, so it looks like everyone is going to take home their own bounty, which is a very good deal for Paul, seeing as his bounty is massive. But again, it's tough to, cover him when he's got that many chips. But the deal has been made, and I believe what has happened is they actually gave Paul what is first place money. So Paul gets to take home. Let me see if I can throw up. I believe I can put up the payouts. Oh, no, I'm wrong. Paul's going to take home the first place prize of $2,080 plus his bounties. So he's got $725 plus the bounties that he's already taken, which is, I can never remember that there's an equation. It's around 700. So he's taking home quite a bit here. And then Big Fish and Stan have decided to chop second and third place. So they take the 2080 for second place and the 1170 for third place, and chop those. It's going to be 1625 for each of those players, and they get to take home their own bounties. So congratulations to you three players and the other players that cashed in the tournament. Very nicely done. And that is going to be it for our 10K guaranteed here. Do not forget, ladies and gentlemen, the Spring Fling Tournament Series happening here starting today, May 11th, going through June 2nd. That is a massive, massive series. Starting tomorrow with a $140 buy-in, 15K guaranteed. I guess it's technically today. 12 p.m. in about 11 hours. Definitely come check that out. We also have Wednesday the 15th starting the flights for our $300 50K guaranteed Pot Limit Omaha Championship Tournament. Multiple flights running Wednesday through Sunday morning. Day 2 on Sunday the 19th at 2 p.m. Final table stream will be on these channels here for the DogHouse Poker Club. Either myself or Josh will be here to do commentary for that. And then for the next 2 weeks, there will be just a plethora of tournaments. You can read through those there on your screen. The Tag Team Bounty, I'll highlight a few. Tag Team Bounty, $250 5K guaranteed. Those are a lot of fun to play. It's usually just a good time. You got a lot of people in the room. You switch every level, I believe. And they added a bounty to that too, which I kind of like. That's kind of fun. We got a seniors events. We have the horse event. Another no limit hold'em PKO. PKO stands for progressive knockout. That's what we just played today. Ooh, the triple draw. Let's go. I didn't see that one earlier, but I love me some mixed tournaments. Triple draw on the 23rd. I will be here for that for sure. We have a round of each black chip bounty. Monster Stack, there's another single-day PLO, as well as a crazy pineapple tournament that could be fun. And then that is all leading up to Wednesday the 29th, the beginning of the main events of the Spring Fling Tournament Series. $300 buy-in, 100K guaranteed main events, $1,000 extra bag bonus. Same amount of flights running through Sunday morning the 2nd, and then the 2nd at 2 p.m. will be day 2 running to the final table that night here on stream. And then we got a closer, the triple stack send-off. Definitely come and check those out. Hop on the Poker Atlas app. The whole schedule will be on there if you need to see that. You can also use that app to see how many tables are running, cash game tables here in the room at any time. Definitely come check out the action here. We got some very, very good PLO and no limit hold'em action in the room happening right now. If you're bored, the stream's over, you got nothing else to do, hop on up here. Let's get it going. I might hop in there as well. Thank you all very much for being here. We do appreciate it. My name is Alex Optional, and this is the DogHouse Poker Club stream. Have a wonderful night. Thank you.